Hi Scorpios, welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Now let's get started with your August reading. The first week of August is going to finally bring you the financial stability, the financial balance that you have been looking for after a time of change, problems, unexpected personal events, also unexpected financial burdens. Some of you had to get loans. Some of you had to max out your credit card. Some of you had to borrow money because you were going through a lot. For some Scorpios, this has affected you in terms of health. Someone from your family, someone close to you needed medical help, and you have done everything you could to help them financially, to support them during this time, putting a tremendous amount of strain for yourself, to the point where you were having moments where you didn't know where the next bill was coming from, whether you will be able to cover all your responsibilities and feed yourself or feed your family. Some of you might have been through divorce, starting all over again from scratch by yourself without support. That was very challenging and difficult. Some of you Scorpios, I see you have made a huge change in your life where you decided to relocate and start from scratch without having anything in your name, in another country or in another state, even in another city. Some of you might have lost your job due to changes, to the point where you weren't employed. It took you some time to find employment, so that caused a lot of stress. And you're finally at this place in the first week of August where you can reorganize your finances. You can look back at everything that you couldn't pay back then, if you have anything that was past due, or if you have anything that needs your attention. Now you're making all those payments that you were late. Now you're also affording certain things that you couldn't afford before. Now you're feeling more secure, more balanced, more relaxed. And when it comes to love and relationships, I see for those Scorpios who are currently single, especially if you have been through a difficult time where you felt like the person that you were in a relationship with, they weren't there for you. They didn't support you. They didn't help you. They were not present enough. Now you're open to dating again, meeting someone again. But at this time, you are very hesitant. You want to make sure that the other person is going to prove, in a way, you have something to show for the relationship, to prove their love and their dedication before you decide to give them a chance, or truly getting to know them. So you might have different conversations with different people, but nothing concrete as of the first week of August. Now for couples, if the two of you are together but you had to go through something in your family, either illness in your family or the loss of someone you love together, and or someone lost their job, one of you lost their job, and the financial pressure put a lot of stress in the relationship, that is also you're going to finally be free of those feelings, because now that the finances are going to improve, now the two of you are going to feel much more connected, and the relationship is going to get healthier as well. Now in the second week, because of all this time of pressure and all this time of all this hardship, now that you're in a better position, you have all these different things that you want to do, Scorpios, all these different plans, or all these different things that you want to accomplish. And you can feel confused. You can feel like, I want to do this and that. This is the time for you to really reflect on what is that you truly want. not to impress others, not to help you short term. What is it that is priority for you right now? Because you might want to, for example, to go on vacation, do a trip, do something fun, but there's other things in your daily life that are priority, that are important to you, and they can help the quality of your life. So if you go on vacation and then you come back to your daily life and you need your car fixed, or you need a better mattress because the one you have is not comfortable enough. If certain things, think long term, think what's going to bring you value, not for a short period of time, but that it's going to bring you value and help you on a daily basis for a long period of time. Now, when it comes to relationships and love, some of you are going to just have different conversations. I see you online talking to different people. It's not going to evolve anything further than just you talking to different people online, getting compliments, flirting, very, very small things, but you're not going to actually give someone the time or the chance to meet you in person, go on a date. It's going to be completely virtual, and it's going to end as virtual. In the third week, this is a week where you're going to feel very emotional. This is a week where you're going to be almost like a sponge, absorbing other people's energies, and you're going to want to spend time alone. Also, the August 12th, it's a very, very important date, Scorpios, that you should use to manifest. It's one of the most powerful dates of 2025 because we have Venus, the planet of love, beauty, money, luxury, in conjunction. They're going to be very close in the sky. You can see this with your own eyes in the morning before the sunrise on August 12th. Venus and Jupiter, the planet of good luck, abundance, prosperity, together in a conjunction in the sky. It's happening August 12th. You're going to feel that energy a couple of days prior and a couple of days after, but the peak where they're the closest together, it's on the 12th, and then they slowly start shifting apart again. And it's in the sign of Cancer, which is another water sign like you are. So it's going to bring you blessings. So this is the day for you to reflect. This is the day for you to meditate, manifest, journal, visualize your dream life. Make it as clear as possible. And I'm saying this because you're going to feel that energy, the upgrade, the changes in the air. You're going to feel that in the third week with that full moon energy from the tarot card. In fact, we have a new moon, but for you, it's going to feel like a time to release. It's going to feel like a time for you to just spend some time in solitude, because I told you you're going to absorb other people's energy. You're going to be very sensitive. So if you are in an environment with a lot of chaos and work with people who are always doing things and it's very chaotic and it's very loud, you can tend to feel overly stimulated by everything. You want peace, quiet, you want time for yourself, you want time to rest. Also, your dreams are going to be very vivid, your intuition very heightened. Even if you go on vacation, which some of you want to rest and relax, it's going to be just you going to a place near the water, relaxing, going back home, staying with either the person that you love if you are in a relationship, your family, or very isolating yourself. You don't need too many people around. You don't want to be too social, going out in places that are overcrowded. You want to relax as much as possible, and this is the best time to do so, Scorpios, because once we move into September, that's where the energy shifts and changes, because we have the eclipses and Everything is going to be very charged and intense for all the zodiac signs, you included as well. So use the energy of the third week to just relax. And during the new moon in Virgo, which is August 23rd, and you're going to feel that energy 2-3 days prior and 2-3 days after. This is also the time for you to organize your life. This is a time for you to get a clarity about a new routine in your daily life, a new routine at work, to decide what doesn't work for you anymore, in a way to detox yourself and to prepare for to better organize your daily life, work, your health routine, everything. And there's going to be a shift in the last week. You're going to be more energized, more active. This is a time for you to be social. This is a time for you to go out. This is a time for you to spend time with people and to not take life so seriously. Laugh, have fun. It's all about balance, Scorpios. All about balance. If you spend too much time by yourself, you can feel lonely and isolated. If you're too social and you're always going out and you're always spending time with other people, that also is not beneficial, because you don't know who you are. You don't have time to reflect what your goals, what your dreams are. You're just kind of just out there with other people all the time. So life is all about finding that key, that balance between time for yourself and also being active and spending time with others. And I see, if you have someone close to you, someone who is an admirer, someone who likes you, that has a lot of fire energy, ascendant, sun sign in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, especially on Aries, because the two of you are both ruled by Mars. That's the traditional planet that rules both Scorpio and Aries. The two of you are a great match. A lot of couples who have been in long-term relationships have this combination, because Aries has the same passion that you do. They're more extroverted and you're more introverted, but the two of you make a really, really good match. So give this person a chance to bring some excitement in your life, to go out, have fun, laugh, have a good time. Or even if you have friends or people in your circle that have a lot of Mars energy, spend time with them. This is a time for you to be social. This is a time for you to get things done. This is a time for you to step into your leadership skills and be assertive and be strong and be determined and be clear about your ideas, your visions, your goals. From the Oracle of Love and Romance, the message for you, Scorpio, says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This is crucial. If you don't have a clear vision of where you see yourself in the future, you getting somewhere, it's almost impossible. It's like you trying to get into this perfect place without GPS, without navigation. You're just wandering around hoping that you're going to be in a better position than where you are now. The number one thing is to have a goal, to have a clear vision. Where do you see yourself in the next year, in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years? And then allow the universe to match that frequency and to bring you closer to that dream. And some of you, if you have a goal or an idea that can sound maybe extreme for where you are right now. So if you're dreaming about being a billionaire and currently you are at a position where you're living paycheck to paycheck, or finances are okay, but you're nowhere in the realm of having that kind of financial freedom, then maybe that can be something that might not completely happen within the next 5 years, but you're going to be in a better position than what you are now, and you're definitely going to be in a better position in 5 years if you have that goal, then instead of having no goal at all, or no vision for yourself at all. And that also applies to love and relationships. Have a clear idea of what you want from a partner, from someone you love, from where do you see yourself in terms of relationships. Because knowing exactly what you want, and also knowing what you're willing to give, because the relationships are all about give and take, it's going to help you so much into navigating dating, your love life, to bring things to you closer, and for you to have exactly what you want, and even learn from the past mistakes of whatever happened in the past that didn't work for you. Now you are at a different stage in your life. Now maybe things are much clearer. Maybe some of you might even be confused, because I see a lot of confusion with the cups and also the moon energy. There's a lot of confusions there. So taking that time to reflect, taking that time to get to know yourself more is going to be very helpful and very beneficial in the long run. But give this person a chance, and by the end of the month, go out, have fun, have a good time. This is a time for you to just enjoy life without over thinking and without adding too much pressure on yourself. Okay, Scorpios, this is everything that I see for you for the month of August. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, you can book online directly on my website on www.goldandtruthtarot.com. You can see the link below this video, also in the description box. Thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.